welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Nathan and today we're doing a walk around video of this beautiful 2015 Mazda CX-5 Grand Touring. Now as it is a Grand Touring model, it does have a lot of added benefits to your standard CX-9, so we will cover some of the features on the interior and the condition of the outside of the car as well. Now starting off at the front end, got this really nice bold Mazda grille with your chrome finish just covering around this beautiful black finish front grille with the Mazda badging in the middle there. Very well designed by Mazda, and again, very signature look as well. Now on the front bar itself, you've got your color match front parking sensors. As I mentioned, it is a Grand Touring model, so it does have that added benefit of the front parking sensors on the car. Considering how long the front end is, well, it does help keep the car nice and safe as well. Now on the bottom here, you've got a black diffuser, again, that does protect the bottom end of the car from scratching and just gives it a really nice look. Ties in really beautifully with this nice gloss sparkly blue finish on the paintwork as well. Now on the headlights here, really nice big bold headlights. You've got your projector globe in there with the really nice halo daytime running lights. Again, signature Mazda look, and it gives that extra clarity in the nighttime when you are driving, with a really nice dispersion of light with that LED projector globe. You've got your indicator lamp built in just on the side there, and a small little fog light in your front bar for those cloudy mornings. Coming across to the first alloy, beautiful spoke design by Mazda. Got the gunmetal finish in the middle there with it breaking off into a really nice chrome finish for the edging. Does break up the color quite nicely and gives a really nice effect to the rim as well, almost like a fiery kind of effect. Now on the tires itself, plenty of tread remaining on these Kumo tires, and again, the rim's been looked after really well. Coming across the side of the car, you've got your color match side mirror and door handles. Ties in really beautifully with this really nice paintwork that the car has gone for. You do have a black underplate here, does protect the bottom end from getting damage or actually copying any serious damage to the integrity of the side mirror. Now you've got your indicator lamp built into the side there. Benefit of that is it does elevate the actual lamp to provide that extra visibility for the drivers on the road, as well as clear up this quarter panel here. Makes it look really nice and neat. Now this car is a keyless entry car, so you've got a little button here that does let you lock the car from the outside and unlock it as well. So if we unlock it now and open it up, as I mentioned, it is a Grand Touring model, so few added benefits in this car. You've got your electric seat controls, fully leather seats front and back, very comfortable seats as well, and the bolsters are in very good condition, nice and firm still, no damage to the leather itself. It's been looked after quite well by the previous owner. Now you've got your presets for the seats, so if you do have two different people driving the car, you can set it to two different settings. It does help adjust the seat quite easily when you are getting in and out. Now on the door card itself, where we can get a little bit lazy and kick the door open, there's no marks on the door card, very good condition. The color of the door card is really good as well, no damage to the leather itself, and you've got that really nice Bose audio system in this model. Now one thing I will note is the door goes all the way to the bottom of the car. Benefit of that is you don't pick up a lot of dirt and stuff on the inside panel here, so it does keep you nice and clean when you are hopping in and out. Don't have to be worried about picking up some dirt on your suit if you are using this for work. Coming across the side of the car, we'll note that the car doesn't actually come with tint, so I do highly recommend you speak to us about our glass coat and tint package, which is going to give you a lifetime warranty on this beautiful blue sparkly paintwork, as well as the added protection of tint for this car. Now coming across to the second alloy, again, great condition on the rim, no damage or gash marks around the exterior outside of the rim, and again, beautiful design with no stone chips or anything on the interior, and plenty of tread on the tires itself. As we come across to the tailgate of the car, very, again, signature back end for the Mazda look. You've got your chrome CX-5 badging with the all-wheel drive badging there, and your Sky Active diesel badging on the right hand side. Now we have opted for the black slimline plates on this car. Considering it's a Grand Touring model, it is a top spec. It does help to add really nice slimline plates, neatens the car up and gives it a really nice classy look as well. Now on the rear end, on the rear bar here, you've got your color match rear parking sensors across the whole back end, and again, reflectors mounted into the bottom of the bar there, and you've also got dual tip exhaust as well. Now on the back end, you've got the reverse camera mounted just underneath the really nice Mazda badging. You do also have a rear wiper blade, and if you pan up here just near the roof spoiler, you've got your high mounted brake light, again adds that extra visibility for the drivers on the road. And you've got really nice bold rear tailgate lights that come across the side of the car, providing that extra visibility for the drivers on the road. Opening up the tailgate, as you can see, the car's got all the accessories you would actually need for a small family. So you've got your sorry, cargo blind in the back end here does protect the back of the car and stop anyone from actually peeking in. Now they do mount just on the top here, so it does cover the whole back glass, so added visibility, protection, privacy for the tailgate if you do keep anything in the back end. Now you've got your genuine CX-5 carpet mats, as well as a boot liner, which is going to keep your carpet really nice and clean, as well as make it really easy to clean and store things in the back of your car, and you don't have to worry about actually damaging the carpet itself. Now if you lift up the back here, you've got your unused spare wheel. Now it does have all the tools required to jack the car up if you needed to, and a little hook here to hold this up in case you are doing a bit of work. And you can see the condition of the boot is actually really well. Now in this model here, you do have two little latches here. Now what that does is allow you to actually drop either the middle seat, or you can actually drop that one when the seatbelt's not. We had to cut the video there, just a small little interruption, but you can see how nicely these and easily these little latches work when you do want to have that extra storage and you are carrying something quite heavy and just want to chuck it into the back of the car. Quite a nice design by Mazda in this model. Now closing up the tailgate, I don't know if you can see quite well in the camera, but the paintwork is exceptional. There's no scratches, damage to or dents on the paintwork itself, so it has been looked after really well by the previous owner. Coming to that third alloy, generally this side of the car gets damaged the most, so can see again great condition on the rim, no damage on the chrome itself, and no stone chips on the gunmetal finish. So beautifully looked after. Actually, there is a little bit of a mark here, if I'm being quite picky, just on the top of that spoke there, but the rest of the rim has been looked after quite well. Again, another little mark here, but most of the rim is in very good condition. And you've got your fuel filler cap on the passenger side of the car, being the safe side of the car in case you do have to pull over on the side of the road. You know you're not going to be in the way of any oncoming traffic. Coming across the passenger side, the paintwork just continues all the way through how well it's been looked after. And coming to that fourth and final alloy, generally the one that gets damaged the most, is again in very good condition, no damage to the rim itself. The chrome plating has been looked after really well, and the gunmetal finish still stands out quite nicely. So as you can see, 4 beautiful rims, great paintwork all around the car, and the interior on the few aspects that we touched on have been looked after really well, and it does have all the accessories you'll need for a full family or any small trips that you'll be doing. So what we're going to do now is pop the hood and take a look inside. Taking a look inside the engine bay of the Mazda CX-5, as you can see, a really nicely laid out engine, quite easy to work around, and quite a clean bay itself as well. Now this is a 4-cylinder 2.2 litre turbo diesel motor, so it does have a little bit of kick behind it. Considering you are driving a fairly big car, it does help to have that little bit of extra power. Now it is fitted with a 6-speed automatic gearbox, so nice and smooth drives when you are transitioning between gears. This car itself has a 5-star ANCAP rating with 6 airbags, so plenty of safety for all the passengers inside the car. Now this motor produces a power output of 129 kilowatts with 420 newton meters torque. So as I mentioned before, that turbo and the diesel doing the work for giving you a nice comfortable ride. It is a 58 litre diesel fuel tank with a 5.7 litre combined fuel consumption per 100 kilometers, so nice and smooth to drive on fuel, and with an average fuel distance of 1,018 kilometers off a full tank, depending on how you drive. Right, now taking a look inside the CX-5 now. Being the Grand Touring, again, as I mentioned, does come with a little bit of added features. You've got really nice gloss plate with this polished metal look, and leather trimmings, leather seats. So very nice car, and quite a comfortable car to sit in as well. Now starting off on the driver's side door, you do have really nice leather wrapped armrests here, quite comfortable to rest your arm on, and just above that you've got your chrome plating for your door card. Does break up the actual door card itself, and you've got this really nice polished aluminium kind of look on this plate here. Now just below that, in the plate itself, you've got all your power window settings, with your driver's side being fully automatic and the others being your standard power window controls. Just above that you have your window lock control, stop anyone from playing around with the windows, and just above that is your toggle for your side mirrors. Now if I flick it all the way down there, you can actually tuck your side mirrors in if you do park on the side of the road. However, you can just leave it out if you did want to as well. You've got your chrome door handle here that is tied in quite nicely with this plating. And on the right hand side of the dash itself, you've got a few little options here. So you've got your traction control system to turn on and off, as well as a pressure set button for your tire pressures, and your i-stop control as well for the car. So if you are stopped at the lights, you can turn that. If you keep that on, it's going to save you a little bit of fuel. However, it's up to you whether you want to use that or not. Now on the steering column itself, you've got your two toggles here. So on the right hand stock, you've got your left and right indicator, as well as your hazard, your fog lights, and sorry, not your hazards, but your fog lights and your headlight controls as well. Now it is automatic headlight, so you can leave it in auto and the car's going to do everything for you. So really nice and easy to use. On the left hand stock, you've got all your wiper and washer controls for your front and rear. Now your front ones are fully automatic, so you can just, again, leave it in auto. The car's going to do everything for you, so very easy to use car. Now on the steering wheel itself, you've got a really nice comfortable leather stitched steering wheel, quite a soft leather and really nice and smooth as well. Has been looked after really well. There is a little bit of wear here on the right hand side, however the majority of the steering wheel is in very good condition. Got your really nice Mazda badging in the middle there, and on the right hand side are all your cruise control options with your on and off and your set, and on the left hand side are all your Bluetooth connectivity for your head unit. You've got your volume, voice control, and your call and reject for your Bluetooth connectivity. Now in the head unit itself, really nice surround with the leather stitch, ties in really nicely with the car. It is a very comfortable to use touchscreen head unit. Comes with all the features that you could possibly need. As you can see, inbuilt navigation, and we are at 20 to 32 Kangen drive, so come check us out if you've got some time. The head unit itself does have your AM FM radio, as well as your Bluetooth connectivity and other entertainment options, as well as a CD input and your auxiliary as well. Coming below that, two vents with your hazards just in the middle there, so really nice and easy to use. It is dual climate control, so driver and passenger have their own climate, so you can just leave it in auto, or you can control it individually if you did want to. Turning that off. Coming below that, you've got your parking sensor control, which you can leave it on if you wanted to, and you've got two heated seats, so driver and passenger have fully heated seats with 3 settings, so you can adjust the temperature on there if you wanted to. Below that, you've got all your storage in here with your little SD slot for your navigation system, as well as 2 USB inputs if you did want to charge your phones, and an auxiliary input there as well for your entertainment system. Behind that is your really nice leather wrap gear shifter, quite comfortable to use. As you can see, as I mentioned before, it does have a reverse camera, so you've got your bar for your reverse just over there. Really nice and easy to see. Got your guiding lines as well as a reverse parking sensor sonar. You can hide that away though if you did want to, and there are a few other options in the reverse camera itself, so you can adjust the brightness and the tint and the color if it is not quite to your liking. Now if you bring it down to drive, as I mentioned before, sports shift gearbox. If you bring it down to drive, you can flick it to the right, and you can flick through the gears manually yourself. So if you did have a bit of extra weight in the back of the car and you did need a little bit of extra power up the hill, you can flick it across and drop down a gear. It is going to give you that extra torque to go uphill. Now moving it up into park, coming behind that are all your controls for your head unit. Now it is touchscreen, however you do have the controls here to flick through the different options. Makes it really nice and easy to use, especially if you are driving and you're not distracted from reaching over on the side here and you've got your arm in the way. It does make it quite user friendly and comfortable settings, and all the buttons are quite easy as well. You've also got a volume and a mute button there as well. On the side of that is the electric park brake, can turn it on and off from there, and you've got 2 cup holders with a little bit of storage on the side here if you did want to use it. Really nice leather stitch armrest, very comfortable as well for resting your arm on, and plenty of storage in there with the little tray here if you did want to keep a little bit of loose change. You've got a 12-volt socket in there for any additional charging that you might need. You can just leave it on there and close this up. Now if I get the camera person to pan around the car, you can see how well the car's been looked after, and if she pans to the top here, we'll know it does come with a sunroof, being the Grand Touring model. So again, quite easy to use. If I just hold that back, fully automatic sunroof that is going to pull all the way back, and it is just a standard manual closing. And you can also tilt it up if you, no, I was wrong, you can't actually, oh yes you can if you actually push the button in yourself. So quite a nice design by Mazda. And if you just look at the roof lining, very good condition on the roof lining, no marks or damage to the carpeting itself, and the leather seats in the back have been looked after again really well. So previous owner's done a great job. I do highly recommend you take advantage of the lifestyle pack. What that's going to give you is a lifetime warranty on the leather on the inside. It is going to make it quite easy for you to clean and maintain the car, as well as prevent any damage or UV damage to the leather itself, prevents any cracking and any harsh climate damage to the car itself. And we can tie that in with a tint and glass coat, so this is going to protect your car completely inside and outside. So please ask us and talk to us about the options that we can provide for you. So now what we'll do is hop outside and wrap up the video. For watching the walk around video of this 2015 Mazda CX-5. I hope this gave you a good representation of the exterior condition as well as the features on the inside of the car. Now the car presents really well. So if you did have any additional questions in regards to the car or wanted to test drive or actually wanted to purchase a car before you came in, the number to dial is 99070555. Now just before you go, this car does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan. And what that offers is 5 years additional protection on 181 electrical and mechanical components of this car. And it does come with the added benefit of 10 years platinum roadside assistance nationwide. So this is going to give you that assurance if you do get stuck in a sticky situation that somebody is going to be there to look after you. Now, as I mentioned before, please take advantage of the lifestyle pack. And what that offers is a lifetime warranty on this beautiful blue sparkly paintwork, as well as the leather protection on the interior, and we can tie that in with some tint for you as well, which is going to give you an all-round protection for the car. And if you do plan on keeping it for a long time, it is going to help preserve the car and make it easier to clean, as well as help resell in the future if you do plan on doing that. Now these are at an additional cost. However, if you are using our in-house finance, love to introduce you to our business managers Julie and Mario, who show just how minimal these will affect your repayments. And lastly, please, but most importantly, please check out our Google reviews. With over 1,000 reviews and sitting at 4.8 stars, gives you the assurance that you are dealing with the right people and the right kind of business for a good quality vehicle. Now, as I mentioned before, if you did have any additional questions, the number to dial is 99070555. My name is Nathan, and thank you so much for watching.